Good afternoon and welcome this Friday afternoon. It's Varsity Shield Rugby and it's culminated. All roads lead to Pretoria as Tukkies take on Varsity College in the Varsity Shield final. Here on Forever Rugby and Forever Sports, it's a great pleasure from myself, Roots, to take you through the final as we see the teams belting out the national anthem. Deservedly so, Tukkies in the final, of course, the only unbeaten team in this year's Varsity Shield. And of course, not really known to be competing in the Varsity Shield, of course. But according to their season last year, which was rather unfortunate, losing so many games on the trot, they got relegated from the Varsity Cup, ended up in the Varsity Shield, and they'll be looking to make their way, or they already have made their passage clear to the Varsity Cup once again next season, but we'll be looking for that title of the Varsity Shield here this afternoon. The players just about ready to get underway. And of course, leave your comments of score predictions in the comments section. It's wonderful this Friday afternoon to be taking you through the Varsity Shield final. This will conclude the FNB Varsity Cup and Varsity Shield this season. Of course, early on in the week, we saw the Shimlers in that pulsating final, overcoming Ikeys by 45 points to 42. And they needed a last-minute penalty by none other than Ethan Wenzel to get them over the line. So wonderful for the Shimlers, of course, after a 9-year drought, last winning the tournament, the Varsity Cup in 2014, to take that title. But all eyes will be focused here on the Varsity Shield. Tukkies will be kicking off from left to right. And one feels the Varsity College team will have to play out of their skins to overcome this Tukkies side, in my opinion, the favourites as they get underway in this final of the FNB Varsity Shield. It's Tukkies who kick off from left to right, and it's just outside the 22. And onward go Varsity College, who collect the kickoff. At the base is Mthembu, the captain, puts it high in the air. The ball bounces loose for the moment, and it's Mthembu who comes away with it, looking for support, finding his left winger there. Nkazimulo Mzolo just running out of space into touch on their own 10-meter mark here on this left-hand touchline. But you can see the excitement in the players of this Varsity College team. Of course, playing out of their skins to defeat the NMU Madibas in that semi-final, and rightfully, deservedly making their way and their passage clear to this final. But it's going to be a scrum, in fact. 5 meters in from this left-hand touchline in favour of Tukkies. Who will have the dominance at the scrum? Will it be Tukkies? Or can Varsity College put up a fight here in the engine room? As Valentine feeds the ball into the scrum, it's reset. The referee's going to come back. The first scrum of the game there, just going down on both sides. The referee just calling for a reset. It's going to be Valentine, of course. Chad Lee Valentine to feed for this Tukkies side. Overcoming, of course, the WSU All Blacks in their semi-final. Putting on a whole heap of points there. Making their statement clear that they want to mean business, even though it's the Varsity Shield. That they are the team to watch out for next season as Valentine feeds. It's a strong scrum on both sides, but it's clean ball. And it's Janse van Rensburg, the inside centre, who hits it up. It's Valentine now looking for Ethan Berger, who breaks away. Some good post-contact meters. He's not held. The referee says play on. Some wonderful work there from the loose head prop. Valentine to Dion Kutsia, the tight head prop. The big boys getting involved early. Lovely whip ball there, but it's just lost forward. Advantage to Varsity College. But they're going to come back. Tikkies were playing under their own penalty advantage there, according to the referee. Will they put this ball into the corner? Jean-Pierre Wenzel, the man with ball in hand, decides, yes, that's exactly what we're going to do. And he puts it down this left-hand touchline into touch, about 10 meters out from the Varsity College try line there. It was a late tackle there. They lost the ball forward, Tikkies there, but a late tackle on with the Tikkies lock forward there, Roald Hutton. And the first real opportunity here for Henry Till to feed the line out here. They want secure ball at the line out set play. It's all gone a little bit dry at the moment. And Varsity College somehow come away with it, but it's ripped clear and Ethan Berger goes in. As Tikkies get the ball back. It's the fullback now, Kyle Sister. Down this left wing goes Zenzile. Valentine, they're only 3 meters out. It's a fast start here from Tikkies. Wenzel from Valentine. There's space out wide. And it's that man, Ethan Berger, who gets the first try. Just about 5 minutes in. Make that a 5-pointer for UP Tuks there. And it's the loose head prop. In the thick of things early on, gets a try to his name. This Varsity College team are going to have to shore up on defense. But a real statement here from Tikkies early on in this first half as Wenzel, Jean-Pierre Wenzel, lines up the potential extra 2 points with this conversion. He's got the distance, he's got the direction. It's over, make that a full 7-pointer. And it's Tikkies who take the lead here by 7 points to 0. Early on in this Varsity Shield final, wonderful conditions overhead for some exciting rugby. And what an exciting start as Varsity College get us underway. It's Zenzile. Ethan Berger again looking to carry. This time around it takes 2 to bring him into touch. Just between Tikkies' 10-meter and 22-meter mark on this right-hand touchline. This is the area where Varsity College, no doubt, would need to get the efficiency right, and that's at their set play, starting with this line-out. Varsity College secure the ball at line-out time. It's Mthembu. As they look to swing it wide immediately. Down this left-hand side, Mzolo, the left winger, takes it up, but he's brought to ground. They shift it again. Centre field, Varsity College retain possession. Mthembu goes digging in the scrum off. Looking to create space, but some wonderful defence. Driven back a few meters now. They working their way up to the 10-meter mark. As Everson, Robert Everson takes it up. The lock forward. Mthembu now. Feeding his loose head prop, Maseko. Mthembu to his fly half, Frederick Marks, who puts it high in the Pretoria night sky, but wonderful. Catching there from the fullback of Tikkies as they look to come away with it, but it's an unforced error. Straight into touch there. Outside their 22, they don't have the luxury of putting it straight into touch. It's going to be a line-out feed to Varsity College here on this left-hand touchline between the Tukies 10-meter mark on 22. Their first line out went well. Can they secure this ball? It's solid. They look for a driving maul here. Varsity College perhaps coming back with a statement of their own here. Looking to match these massive forwards of Tukies as Mtembu tries to feed it, but it's knocked on just in the process of that maul going forward. It was the hooker there, Jacques Marais of Varsity College, who just couldn't hold on to the ball. And it's going to be a scrum down to Tukies here. And an opportunity just outside their 22 now, Tukies, to look for an exit strategy. Up by 7 points to 0, of course. Valentine with the feed. It's a strong scrum this time from the Tukies team. The referee on the spot to award the penalty. Some massive pressure being applied there. And again, Ethan Berger. Look out for that name this evening. He might be a loose head prop, but he carries well, he scrums well. And the team, no doubt, will be feeding off of that early on here in this Varsity Shield final under all sorts of pressure at scrum time. Varsity College there just perhaps not scrumming with all 8 in sync there. And on the halfway mark on this left-hand touchline, it's Tukies who set up a driving maul. At the back of that maul is Henry Till, the hooker. The ball goes to ground. It's available, says the referee. Use it, Valentine. As Tukies now again get another penalty, it's discipline. That's perhaps costing this Varsity College team at the moment. They're going to give away some more territory here as JP Wenzel immediately points to the touchline and puts it into touch. Deep in the 22 there of this Varsity College team. Not rolling away, says the referee. You've got to make an effort once you've made the tackle to roll away. And Tukies now with another attacking platform here. Up by 7 points to 0. Henry Till feeds the middle of the line out, and here they go with the driving maul. It's advantage, says the referee. They've got a free play here. The University of Pretoria. Can they make use of it? No, for the moment. The referee calling them back. And the penalty count starting to rack up now against this Varsity College team. No doubt this is their real test. Playing up against a team as experienced as the Tukies. Play on, says the referee. It's a driving maul. Surely now. It's all power. And it's a try. Just wait to see who comes up with the ball. Kamohelo Tlome. The flanker is awarded the try there. Varsity College almost pulling away from that maul, but the referee on the spot says you were engaged. And it was all a little bit too easy for Tukies. And they're up by 12-0 with the conversion to come. Are we in for a try fest? Yeah, it's still early days. But ominous signs on account of the penalties that have been conceded. Discipline can cost you dearly. JP Wenzel shapes for the kick. It's flying, but just shaving the right hand upright. The score will stay at 12 points to 0 in favour of the University of Pretoria. The restart from this Varsity College side, just outside the 22. Tuks in possession. 2 tries already early on in this game, and Tuks look to exit now with a kick upfield, but here come Varsity College. Great take out of there from Ramaloko, who puts it high. Perhaps just a bit too much weight on it there. And there's a little bit of a kicking duel at the moment, but Varsity College decide they're going to run it up. And on the 10-meter mark of Tuks now, the attacking player of Varsity College is brought to ground, looking for some space. But covering there, doing his job with distinction, is JP Wenzel, calling for the mark, and immediately they look to break away now, Tuks, via their fullback, Kyle Sister. In possession up to their own 10-meter mark now. Intercepted there. Varsity College could come away with it here. Is there an opportunity? They're only 5 meters out. Wonderful read there. Tembu. They're 2 meters out. Can Tuks hold them out? Or is there an opportunity here? The referee on the spot. They're just short. It's all bodies in there, but Varsity College believe they've gotten the ball over the line, and the referee is going upstairs to the TMO there. Tuks looking to break away from inside their own half, but an interception and subsequent support play has potentially gifted this Varsity College team their first try. We wait for the outcome from the TMO here in correspondence with the referee. It was a pick and drive. And it looks just short for the moment. Is there any momentum that takes that ball over the line? What a moment it would be for Varsity College to hit back here with the try of their own. Big call here from the TMO in this Varsity Shield final. No try, says the referee. They're going to come back for advantage. They don't get their first score, but Tuks were caught offside. And now it's Varsity College who have an opportunity to attack here. Putting it straight into touch. 5 meters out on this left-hand touchline. Do we see a driving maul here? Will that give them a little bit of confidence? Time off for the moment there. Another ball has just come onto the field. We will take the line out again. Varsity College to feed via Jacques Marais. To the front of the line out they go. It is in fact a driving maul, but some good work here from Tuks. But Varsity College come away with it. Mtembu. They look to play quickly now. Open up holes in the defence. But being held out for the moment, they're working themselves down this blind side. Just knocked on. at a crucial moment there, the left winger. Kazimulo Mzolo there, just not holding on to the last pass there. Perhaps taking his eyes off the ball for a moment. And Tuks will be able to exit here with this scrum. 5 meters in from this left-hand touchline, 5 meters out from their own try line. It's Valentine to feed. We saw their power game in the scrum a few minutes ago. And immediately it's gone down on the tight head side here of Varsity College. The referee just going across to keep his eyes on the front rows there. Always contention in the scrum. Always the opportunity for some dark arts to be implemented. But it's the Tuks scrum who slightly have the ascendancy for the moment. Based on the previous scrums, it's solid from Tuks. Valentine to feed. He gets it clear and straight to Kobus Janse from Rensburg, who takes it up. Some wonderful post-contact meters there. Just creating an angle here. Valentine to Wenzel, who decides not to put it into touch. And Varsity College have to come back. Off the boot there of Frederick Marks. Bounced unfavorably for Tuks there. And one of their players caught in an offside position. It's Roald Hutton who's been penalised for offside there, and Varsity College will have another opportunity here. Spending a good couple of minutes inside the Tuks half. They've got to make it count now, surely. As we close in on this first quarter here in the Varsity Shield final, it's UP Tuks up by 12 points to 0. Middle of the line out ball, and again, this time a good sack. But late, says the referee, so it's advantage to Varsity College. And time off for the moment. A big hit there. And a potential for foul play here. Head on head. That's going to be something for the TMO to have a look at. What decision awaits us here? It was the 8th man, Marco Fenter, with head contact clearly on the left winger there. Kazimulo Mzolo there taking the hit head on head. And we know from World Rugby, the directive is they want to eliminate that sort of foul play. What sanction awaits the 8th man of Tuks there? In my book, potentially starting at a yellow card. They'll look for mitigating factors. There was bending of the hips. But a crucial call here in the Varsity Shield final. As Mzolo looked to come off his wing looking for work. Met head on head there by the 8th man of Tuks, Marco Fenter. Nervous moments if you're a Tuks fan. As they say, Tuks off nicks. But it's the referee and the TMO who will have the final call here. Do we see him go straight to the pocket? It's all but a certainty. We just await which colour. In fact, as the referee does, It almost looked like he was going for the pocket there, but he is calling the player penalised there. Calling the captain over, Ethan Berger. And it is a yellow card. So they looked at the mitigating factors. And that will be 10 minutes in the bin for the 8th man, Marco Venter. Rugby collisions are never easy to judge there. But it looks, for all intents and purposes, that Mzolo is okay, thankfully. Nobody likes any injuries of that nature, let alone any other injury for any player. We play the game we love. But we got to keep it according to the rules. And the rules say head on head will most certainly be a sanction. And we saw that yellow card there being presented to Marco Venter. The crowd in high spirits here in Pretoria. Of course, backing their home side. But we're just about closing in on this first quarter. Varsity College, deep in the 22, now have an opportunity putting the ball 5 meters out from the Tukkies try line on this left-hand touchline. Will we see this pressure being turned into points here as Till feeds for Varsity College? They look for the driving maul. Going nowhere, so they play quickly now. Mthembu Mzolo, it's lost forward again. Just not able to hold on to it there, Varsity College. They want to cut out those unforced errors. Gifting the opportunity to JP Wenzel to clear the lines there, so nothing comes of it for Varsity College. As the referee has called for a strategy break here. Which means I will see you in just a little bit.
Enhance your performance with Nutritional Performance Labs. Cutting-edge supplements delivering clinically proven doses for optimal results. The first sport nutrition company in South Africa to prioritize transparency with a non-proprietary blend policy, providing full label disclosure. Your determination counts, your dedication counts, and what you are putting in your body counts. Use the code FOREVERSPORTS100 and get 100 Rand off your entire order on NPL. See the link in the description. Choose quality-driven products. Choose NPL. It's #JustBetter.
Hello and welcome back. We're live. That was just a strategy break there that's afforded to the players and management at the 20-minute mark, and of course at the 60th minute mark. And it's Tikkies who were able to clear their lines after Varsity College, of course. Were fighting their way to the try line. And for the moment, we just have some technical difficulties in the feed that's coming live from the stadium. We do apologize for that. For the moment, though, it's Tikkies who lead by 12 points to 0 here in this Varsity Cup, Varsity Shield final, and we're back with some video feed, of course. And just like that, back with a try. The video feed was cut off with technical difficulties. And it's the Tikkies who go in for the try via Bayanda Ngubane, the right winger. And an opportunity now for JP Wenzel. To add the extra 2, they're up to 17. And the feed just being broken up again. Apologies, they say here, according to what I'm seeing on the screen. The technicians are working on the video feed, but it is a try to Bayanda Ngubane. And as soon as we get the feedback, I'll be able to update the score there just to make sure of the potential extra 2 points. But for the moment, it is 17 according to the scoreboard. As JP Wenzel was lining up that conversion, we lost the video feed, but it's a fast start initially from Tikkies here in the final of this Varsity Shield. I beg your pardon, I mistakenly said earlier on the Varsity Cup. We're so used to seeing Tikkies in the Varsity Cup. And of course, if you don't know, now you know. They have, in fact, prior to this final, made their passage clear to the Varsity Cup once again next season after ending the Varsity Shield unbeaten. They'll be looking to add the Varsity Shield to their trophy cabinet, of course. But as soon as the video feed comes back, you'll see me again. For the moment, I'll see you in a little bit. And we are back live. The conversion was unsuccessful. We're on the 10-meter mark, or 22-meter mark, should I say, of Varsity College via penalty by Frederick Marks, and they win the line out. But it's Tikkies who look to come away with it now in possession. Just about over halfway. It's Valentine at the base. Advantage, says the referee. Offside at ruck time, so they got a free play here. Can they make something of it? Just not able to hold on to that last pass there, but the referee is going to come back for advantage to UP Tuks there. They're on halfway, just about 15 meters in from this right-hand touchline, and JP Wenzel kicked well this evening for territory. Unfortunately, only has 1 out of 3 conversions. In fact, it's not offside. It's coming in at the side at ruck time. You've got to come from behind the last man's feet, but Wenzel has put it into touch. Up to the 22 of Varsity College here. And Tuks win the line out. It's Valentine who goes into feed. They're up to centre field, looking to play down this right-hand side. It's the fullback, Kyle Sister. To his left winger, he makes a break for it. Just brought to ground, 5 meters clear. Valentine to February. And that is another try. Make that their 4th try. They're doing it in 5s and 7s here in the Varsity Shield final. But it's Kano February, the number 7 flank forward, who gets his name on the score sheet. And Tuks up to 22 now. Just missing their tackles at a crucial time there. And the game slowly getting away from this Varsity College side. It's all one-way traffic. Wenzel with the conversion attempt. It's over. Make that 24 points to 0. And a healthy cushion for this Tuks side. Varsity College are going to have to be the team that scores next to stay in the contest here. But this Tuks side, when they get down into the 22, they make it count. And they're up to 24 points to 0. As they take the restart, work their way up to their own 10-meter mark here. Valentine. Wenzel couldn't hold on to that pass. Looked up for a moment. And it's going to be Varsity College with the scrum down here. JP Wenzel just not holding on to that pass. But it's just about a point a minute, 26 minutes in. We're up to 24 points to 0. KPMG shout out there, says player went as low as he could. I know since Ireland's tour to New Zealand in 2022, even accidental head-to-head, it's a card. But surely if you go that damn low, it shouldn't be a card. But nothing new now anymore. I hear your point there. Loud and clear. KPMG, shout out again. Thank you for your input. Yeah, it's always a tough one. As we mentioned, rugby collisions can be so unforgiving. The fortunate part for him there was the mitigation of bending at the hips. But the directive, of course, comes from World Rugby. And everybody has to fall under that umbrella as Varsity College look to break away via their 8th man from the scrum now. Mandisi Nkuta as they look to set up another ruck. Tuks all over that ball. Legally so, says the referee. Just not getting enough players to secure possession there, Varsity College. Inside the 22, but again, not able to turn any sort of pressure into points. Not being allowed to have that free-flowing game that they would like here in the final. This Tuks side, at every given opportunity, they've tried to make the ball as static as possible and legally over the ball there. then winning the penalty, but play has continued, and it's Mtembu who feeds. The big tight forwards, they're up to centre field, looking to work their way into the 22. It's put high into the air by Frederick Marks. Is there a chase? Nobody wants it. And it's going into touch on this right-hand touch line inside the 22 of Tuks. As we see the yellow card, we just spoke about it earlier. That unfortunate head-on-head contact. On that occasion, most certainly not the intention to tackle head-on-head there. It's just the nature of the rugby collisions. And it's Tuks with the line-out feed via Henry Till. To the back of the line-out it goes. Safe hands from Roald Hutton. And they make a few meters with the driving maul. Varsity College for the moment can't contend with the power game here up front from Tuks. But away with it comes Wenzel. And it's the fullback. The man in the pink shorts, Carl Sister, looks to break away. But he's brought to ground. Some positive play here from Tuks. They backing themselves, working their way outside their own 22. And away with it come Tuks now. It's the try scorer of February, the man on the field just a moment ago from the yellow card in support. Marco Fenter, they've just got to clear the ball quickly. Offside, surely. The referee is going to have some stern words here. That was a country mile offside. And it looks like the lock forward there, Werner Kutsia, is going to go to the sin bin. That was rather cynical, it must be said. Tuks hot on the attack. The defence of Varsity College was fragmented. And Werner Kutsia is going to get a yellow card for making what is possibly, from what I've seen this season, a tackle in the most offside position you can be. Coming from the wrong side, the referee on the spot, and it's Varsity College who can ill afford to play with 14 men. Henry Till will feed the ball into the line out here. Tuks only about 15 meters out. Look for a driving maul. It's going forward at the rate of knots. Tuks for the line. Surely now that's a try. A sword downward pressure. But of course the referee's going to be the man, should I say, to make the final call there. He does make the final call. And it is a try. The driving maul. Going forward without hesitation. No resistance. And Henry Till will come away with the 5-pointer. They're up to 29 points to 0. JP Wenzel takes one last look at the posts, collects himself, and kicks the extra 2 points. They're up to 31 points to 0. And with the man down in the sin bin, they had it struggling. With 15 men, they're going to have to deal with this game for the next couple of minutes. With 14 on the field. And Tuks in command of the Shield final here in Pretoria. Lots of cause for celebration for the home fans as the restart is gathered. And again, Tuks go forward. It's Valentine who feeds. JP Wenzel, sister, the fullback, looking for support. And Tuks now running rampant here in the Shield final. Valentine looks to break away at ruck time. They're up to the 10-meter mark of the Varsity College side. And away with it comes the lock forward, Johannes Murray. Still in possession. Sister now. The fullback. They're looking to link up and connect here. They're over the 22. It's Ethan Berger. It's a free play here. It's Henry Till. Did he get it over the line? Just held up, says the referee. Jabavu there coming in to make that try-saving tackle, but Tuks really running free for the moment. $31-0 in the lead and in real command of lifting the Varsity Shield this Friday evening here in Pretoria. Time off just for the moment. Five tries to 0 in this first half. It's going to be Tuks who will feed the scrum here. Starting in the engine room here. Been quite a tough day at the office for this Varsity College side up front. The referee just calling for a reset there. Both teams going down. With just over 5 minutes to play in the first half, will a try here potentially just about take the wind out of the sails of this Varsity College side? In possession is Chad Valentine. "15 meters in from this right-hand touchline, 5 meters out from the try line. Tuks look to go over the try line. It's Fenter. Pick up from the base. Try time, says the referee. Made amends for his yellow card earlier on. Marco Fenter picked it up from the base. The scrum was going forward, and it's all starting to crumble now for this Varsity College side. Wrestled, hustled, and bustled his way and put it down for the 5-pointer. They're up to 36 points to 0 with the conversion to come. Somewhat of a mismatch here. In this Varsity Shield final, as JP Wenzel looks to add the extra 2, makes no mistake. It's 38 points to 0 with just a little over 3 minutes to go in this first half. One-way traffic in Pretoria. The home side, UP Tuks over Varsity College. Yet to get on the scoreboard, of course. But really struggling to turn any sort of pressure that they had in that first half into any sort of points. And it's Tuks who just about have free reign at the moment. But away with it come Varsity College here. Can they do something and get some points on the board just before half time? Mtembu to Marks. It's Mzolo who comes off his wing looking for work. Still in possession, Jabavu. The prop forward taking it up, looking to present it. They retain possession here. Varsity College. Into the 22 they go. Mtembu at the base. Robert Everson, the lock forward, making a few meters. Turkey's coming away with it, but just in the process have knocked it on there. So this is just about the last real opportunity in the first half for Varsity College to get some sort of reward. They've been in the right areas of the field in this first half, but have got absolutely nothing to show for it. Of course, still playing with the man in the sin bin. Werner could see her earlier on getting gifted a yellow card by the referee. Not the sort of present you want, especially when you're under the pump here in this first half, as they've been against this fired up UP Tuks side. Can the ball come in and out? It's a massive scrum. Mtembu manages to get it clear and feeds Marks, who makes it over the advantage line. Varsity College now looking to play quickly. It's a strong counter ruck. The referee on the spot. And it's the fullback sister who goes in to get the ball legally, so says the referee. And that can really dent your confidence. Was the outside centre there who initially got the counter ruck going, Tarquin Manuel. And they've managed to clear their lines here, UP Tuks. Up by 38 points to 0. And just before half-time, Varsity College will feed the line out here. It's a driving maul, looking to make some meters, but being thwarted for the moment in their attempt. The referee's on the spot, says use it. Now they get the go forward ball, and Mtembu's there. He gets it clear, Marks. They want quick ball here. They've got it. Is there an opportunity here? They're only 5 meters out. Advantage, says the referee. They're 2 meters out. Surely now. I thought they had their last opportunity from that earlier scrum. But this was their real opportunity just before half-time. And they've got the 5-pointer. They're on the board. It's the fly half, Frederick Marks, who gets the try. Pick and drive from the base. And he has the opportunity now to add the extra 2. Give them something to show for their efforts here in the first half. Being outplayed in just about all departments. But a smash and grab there from the fly half. Frederick Marks makes no mistake. The conversion is good. We're up to 38 points to 7. In favour of the home side, UP Tuks. Playing under advantage, but Frederick Marks said, I'll take it upon myself to get the extra 5. Subsequently added the extra 2. And the referee says we do in fact have some time for the restart just before the half-time hooter blows. Deep into the 22 they go, and it's Mtembu to Frederick Marks, who decides he's not going to put it out. Tuks get possession back. And it's Sister now who puts it upfield. One thought he's going to put it into touch for half time, but it's Frederick Marks who in fact decides deep in his own 22. Let's go and regather our thoughts. They've got a mountain to climb here in the Varsity Shield final. It's UP Tuks up by 38 points to 7. And I'll see you in a little bit for the second half. Get your refreshments. There's still a good second half to come. UP Tuks for the moment, running rampant, up by 38 points to 7. And of course, I'll see you in a little bit.
Hello and welcome, my name is Reese and today I'm going to be speaking to you about one of our channel partners, BITDEFENDER. Forever Sports is proudly supported by BITDEFENDER, one of the global leaders in cybersecurity. Stay safe with the most consistently top-rated antivirus of the last 10 years and counting. To protect yourself from cyber attacks, protect your browsing and personal information, and so much more, get BITDEFENDER. With BITDEFENDER's premium VPN, digital privacy and freedom is as easy as flicking on a light switch. bank, stream, and download without exposing a single byte of personal information. Unblock your favorite streaming sites and get access to content that you want to watch on up to 10 devices today. Effective, invisible, and amazingly affordable. Use the link in the description to get started. Hello everyone and welcome to Forever Sports. As one of the leading channels in the world providing free coverage of all of your favourite sports, we are asking for your support. Everything that we create at Forever Sports is available for free and always will be. To help us continue delivering high quality content, as well as expanding our coverage, we are asking you to consider supporting the channel by becoming a channel member. As part of the Forever Sports Members Club, you will gain access to select perks, such as exclusive stickers and emojis to use during our watch-alongs and live streams. You will also gain early access to premium content, as well as have your name listed on the channel under channel members. We strive to deliver quality content that is unmatched by other channels, and are always looking to take things up another level. And our members give us the chance to do this. It is thanks to our members and other support that we get from our fans that we are able to deliver campaigns such as the France 2023 on the ground coverage. So if you would like to continue supporting the channel and the free coverage that it provides, be sure to check the link in the description to become a channel member now.
Hello and welcome back to Forever Rugby on Forever Sports. We're just about underway here in the second half, and it's UP Tuks up by 38 points to 7 as Varsity College get us underway here in the second half from left to right. It's Tuks who are not able to hold on to the loose ball. It's Varsity College now inside the 22 via Mtembu. Feeding Jabavu, who makes a couple of meters over the advantage line. Mtembu down this right-hand side. Looks to free up the inside centre, but he's brought to ground and tackled back. Macmillan Mutara. But they recycle the ball now. Ethan Berger with a wonderful tackle on Jabavu there, but Varsity College via Marks, who puts it on the boot. Looking for his right winger. Sivuyisiwe Mpendu. But Turkey's there covering well. Managed to clear their lines here. The home side in full command here in the Varsity Shield final, making a statement of intent for next season's Varsity Cup, showing that they rightfully belong in the Varsity Cup. Just a slight golf in class at the moment here in the Varsity Shield final, but still all to play for here in the second half. Discipline is going to be paramount, and then of course at the set plays where Turkeys have been dominant, Varsity College will have to shore up there. On defence now for the moment, Varsity College, as Turkeys come away with it. In possession, Valentine looks to free it up down this right-hand side. It's Bayanda Ngabane who scored a try already. Dipping and darting his way to the try line. Just the way you wanted to start the second half if you're a Turkeys fan. But not at all the way the order of things should have gone for Varsity College here after that halftime team talk. But it's Ngabane with the skill, the pace, navigating his way to the try line. They're up to 43 points to 7 with the conversion to come, which all but should be a formality for JP Wenzel. Makes no mistake. It's 45 points to 7, and as they say, it's Tuks off Nuks for the moment. 45 points to 7. And if we said it was a mountain to climb, that mountain is Everest for Varsity College for the moment as they restart. Nice take in the air there by Johannes Murray. Valentine at the base to JP Wenzel. They look to play it wide now. Keeping ball in hand here. Takis Ngobani again. He's got a brace. Looking for a hat-trick in the Shield final. Still lots of time for him to navigate that personal accomplishment. But it's put to boot and Varsity College return the favour. It's Marks who puts it high in the air. Takis now looking to force Varsity College deep into their own half. And it's going to be a penalty according to the referee there in favour of UP Tuks. Offside, says the referee. Just that penalty count. Not doing Varsity College any favours, and it's JP Wenzel who puts it into touch here on this left-hand touchline, just about into the 22 of Varsity College. The kick went into the air from Frederick Marks, and the players not retreating the required 10 metres according to the referee. Rather lazy there. And it's Henry Till with the feed. They're on the 22 on this left-hand touchline. It's front of the line-out ball. It's safe, but breaking away now is Kamohele Klomo. Well over the advantage line, but all over the ball. There's Varsity College. And Klomo there just about perhaps getting himself isolated. The support not there in time. And it's Frederick Marks who will clear the lines here for Varsity College. Great work by the number 6 there, Jean Stale. All over that ball on his feet. And the referee awarding the penalty in favour of Varsity College as they look to set up this line-out play now. They can't win the line-out ball. Tillfield, Stromo, JP Wenzel. Takis in possession now. Navigating his way. And the support play up to the 22 here. It's Valentine. Wenzel. There's an overlap out wide here. They've just got to get it to Kano February. And the restart is made by Varsity College. Valentine. At the base, they look to play it wide down this right-hand side now. It's Sister, the fullback, who puts it on the boot and into touch. On this right-hand touchline, deep into the territory of Varsity College here. In a real position of command here. Time off for the moment. They're looking for some potential foul play here on Ethan Berger there in the counter-ruck attempt, and the referee has in fact pointed to go upstairs to the TMO. The referee and the TMO in consultation here. It's again perhaps a clean out to the head there. And there's going to be a conversation here. Varsity College, of course, back to their full complement of 15, but could they potentially lose someone to the sin bin here? The referee calling over Mtembu, the captain. And the player will, in fact, get a yellow card here. Something they could ill afford. It's Robert Everson, who's going to go to the sin bin for 10 minutes. Just a clean out around the head and neck area, and we know that that most certainly will not be tolerated. So some wonderful consistency there. Not necessary on that occasion there by Robert Everson. And it's Tuks now who get the penalty. And Varsity College will have to contend and navigate the next 10 minutes. With only 14 players on the field, should I say. SJDW31 says, Neervat, ref, put an end to this, please. We live for rugby, brother, we know. It's all one-way traffic for the moment. But a special moment nonetheless for Varsity College to get to the final. But they want to be able to compete, and they're not going to compete with defense like that. It's the left winger, Ambesa Zenzile, who gets over the try line. He put it into fifth gear. The afterburners, the nitrous oxide down this left-hand touchline. Mtembu was chasing, but always chasing shadows. And UP Tuks up by 57 points to 7. And we've reached the point where there's just about a half an hour to go in this final. JP Wenzel with the potential here to add the extra 2 with the conversion, similar to his last kick, which he got over this time around. It's deja vu right down the center of the uprights. His compass is on point, and it's 59 points to 7 in favor of the home side. Couple of substitutions here for Varsity College. But they're going to have to start playing in the right areas of the field once again. Just not able to contend with the efficiency of this Tuks side, and away with it again. This time it's the fullback sister, Valentine, with the lovely ball to Zenzile. They're up to the 22 now. It's a free for all, but it's a lovely pickup from the base there, and away with it come Varsity College. Will this potentially be one of the tries of the season out of absolutely nothing? The ball was out, says the referee. And just like that, Benjamin Field, who's just come onto the field, scores the try. They're up into double figures, but out of absolutely nothing. He had the pace to burn, and Frederick Marks with the kick to add the extra 2 here. It's 59 points to 12. It looked for all money, like it was a free fall in favour of Tuks. The ball was presented, and in that split second, Benjamin Field had the presence of mind to pick it up, and it opened up like the Red Sea, stretching those long legs. You go, boy! Try time! The conversion is good. It's 59 points to 14 here. Can that give the away side just a little bit of a boost here in this final? Still playing with the man short, but breaking away with a try from nothing there. Van Blomenstein on the field as a replacement for Tuks. The restart is good. It's all happening here now. Tuks in possession. At the base, inside, just about the 22 of Varsity College. Chasing it there was Bayanda Ngobani, but the ball just going into touch on this right-hand touchline. Varsity College will have the feed to the line out, but you almost feel this game really starting to open up now. Only 12 minutes into the second half. We've had 2 tries in the second half. 3 tries, should I say, in the second half from Tuks. 1 for Varsity College. And we're at 59 points to 14 there. Little bit of argy-bargy, pull on the jersey. Let's stick to rugby, gents. The UFC headquarters is in Las Vegas. Make your application known if that's what you want to do. We've got a final to play, but for the moment, time is off here. It's the home side, it's the home crowd in full cheer of Tuks, looking forward, of course, to their inclusion in the Varsity Cup next season. But what an absolute pleasure to have brought you the Varsity Cup and Varsity Shield this season. A special shout out, of course, to the page sponsor of the FNB Varsity Cup here on Forever Rugby and Forever Sports, NPL Nutritional Supplements. It's hashtag just better. Look at the link in the description, and of course, get your 100 Rand off your order of NPL supplements. We've made it all possible here on Forever Sports to bring you the FNB Varsity Cup this season, as well as this Varsity Shield final. But it's all one-way traffic for the moment. Tuks about 10 meters out with the scrum opportunity here as we restart play. 15 meters in from this right-hand touchline. Some tired legs in the defense of Varsity College and the scrum. Rumbling forward, it's Valentine to Wenzel. Can they free it up? Janse van Rensburg. They're trying to bring him to ground, but showing some wonderful strength on his feet. Here's an opportunity. Here's a try. Surely now. Make that 64. And it's Kyle's sister, the fullback. The man in the pink shorts. The MVP who puts his name on the score sheet. And if you thought it was easy in the first half, by the suggestion of the scoreline, the second half is really opening up here for Tuks. You say they put one hand on the trophy, perhaps one hand, 1 foot on this Varsity Shield already. Although there's still some time to play. Wenzel with the conversion attempt. It's good. It's 66 points to 14. Varsity College with the restart here via Frederick Marks. Safe into the hands of Tuks as they set up a ruck here. Valentine to Wenzel. The ball's a little bit loose. Who wants it for the moment? And Gabani showing some soccer skills here. It hasn't gone forward for the moment, but Tuks in the process have gone a few meters back, so they'll look to exit here via the boot of Valentine. It's charged down, but Sister gathers the charge down and puts it into touch. In fact, it stays in field. The ball is play on. It's Ethan Berger now who breaks away. You don't often see that, the loose head prop putting it on the boot. Benjamin Field there, the try scorer for Varsity College. Picking up the loose ball, but in the process, his support couldn't get there in time. And Tuks do in fact have a penalty here. And this time it's Valentine who will put it into touch on this left-hand touch line, set up a line out. And each time they get into that danger zone, they look to get points. It's Marco Fenter, the 8th man, all over that ball legally, says the referee. And they're only 5 meters out, so a wonderful clearance for touch there by Valentine. The line out is good. The maul is driving forward. There's no resistance. There is a try, however. And it's Tuks via the replacement hooker, Ruan van Blommestein, who comes up with the try. They're up to 71 points to 14. And the wheels on this bus for Varsity College are all but coming off now. Did well to overcome the NMU Madibas in their semi-final by 24 points to 20. But just unfortunately coming unstuck here against this really well organized UP Tuks side and JP Wenzel, with the potential to add the extra 2 this time around, unsuccessful. It stays at 71 points to 14. In favour of the home side. It's an onslaught from Tuks. Is there some sort of consolation? We know there's still about just over 20 minutes to play. But any sort of comeback now is all but impossible. However, they still don't want to concede any points. Varsity College, of course, any more points as they come away with the loose ball. Tuks looking to make a nuisance of themselves at ruck time. Varsity College in possession here. Benjamin Field out on this right wing. Cuts back in field, but a big hit on Benjamin Field there. Varsity College, though, the ball's all a little bit too slow and static for the moment. Can they create something out of nothing here? The attacking shape just not showing any sort of worth there for the moment. And the referee on the spot to award the penalty to UP Tuks there. And it's UP Tuks who put it into touch. Tough day at the office here for Varsity College as they look to bring on a couple of more replacements. The replacements, in fact, there's a couple. And they're back to a full complement, so conceding a whole host of points when they were down to 14. Can they thwart any sort of attack here? As Tuks are not efficient at line-out time on that occasion. Varsity College look to break away from just inside their 22 here. Real intent on defense, and it's a turnover ball. Here's an opportunity. Here's a try. 76 points to 14. It's a try festival here in Pretoria for the home side, and it's high on Kemp. The replacement lock forward who gets over for the try. In support and over the line, 76 points to 14. Eight from 11. That's try number 12 for UP Tuks this time around. Again, shaving the right hand upright, JP Wenzel. We're up to 76 points to 14. And that, for the moment, is going to be the second and final strategy break called by the referee. I'll see you in a little bit.
Enhance your performance with Nutritional Performance Labs. Cutting-edge supplements delivering clinically proven doses for optimal results. The first sport nutrition company in South Africa to prioritize transparency with a non-proprietary blend policy, providing full label disclosure. Your determination counts, your dedication counts, and what you are putting in your body counts. Use the code FOREVERSPORTS100 and get 100 Rand off your entire order on NPL. See the link in the description. Choose quality-driven products. Choose NPL. It's #JustBetter.
We're back live here at the University of Pretoria, affectionately known as Tuks. And from that try, the restart is made. And an unfortunate, unforced error there from Frederick Marks at the restart. The ball not going the required 10 meters. It's going to be a scrum down. Conceding possession here to Tuks, and at scrum time have really turned the screws, putting massive pressure on this Varsity College scrum. And Visser comes on for JP Wenzel. Couple of missed conversions, but all around general play was good. But a replacement at fly half for Tuks here is Valentine. Feeds the scrum here on halfway centre field. Massive scrum advantage, says the referee. The pickup from Marco Fenter. Not brought to ground. Looking for support. Found it. Can they finish it? Just not able to there. Somehow regathered by Varsity College. Tuks over the ball, and in the process, unfortunately conceding possession, but another scrum. And another scrum is not what Varsity College is looking forward to here. The replacement of Tuks, no doubt showing their worth. More affectionately known these days as the finishers. Just as important as the starters. But able to keep that continuity going. And they've been under all sorts of pressure at scrum time, this Varsity College team. Their supporters no doubt proud of their team to get this far. But a real classy performance here from this Tuks side. Not up against any real resistance, and up on the scoreboard by 76 points to 14. Time just off for the moment. It's the home fans who have already started celebrating. And why wouldn't you? The scoreline suggests the Varsity Shield is going into the trophy cabinet of this UP Tuks side. But in possession now at scrum time. Varsity College will look to get this ball and feed it quickly in and out. They do manage to get possession. And offside at scrum time there. Or in fact, the referee says scrumming at an angle was Ethan Berger. So penalty and much needed relief for this Varsity College team. Still trailed by 76 points to 14. And this UP Tuks side aren't done yet, but for the moment, it's Varsity College in possession, almost up to halfway on this right-hand touchline, with the opportunity to feed the line out here. Just not able to win their own line out, and it's Tuks who come away with it, but in the process have knocked it on. All little stop-start at the moment. The replacement lock forward there, Hayden Kemp, who's got a try to his name, of course. Just not able to hold on to that ball. Varsity College with the feed here. "15 meters in from this right-hand touchline. On their own 10-meter mark, Varsity College via Mtembu. Abanda Mtembu, the captain. Just not able to put those phases together, to put themselves in a real attacking position and open up any sort of holes in the defence. But Mtembu feeds Marks. This time around there's some shape here, but some wonderful tackling around the ankles there. On Macmillan Mutara, the inside centre, who's fought hard all evening. Still on their own 10-meter mark. In possession. Legally stolen, says the referee. And it's Andre Euster who comes away with it, but he's brought to ground. Is there space here? Bombase Zenzile finds support on his inside. It's Kyle Sister who gets the try. And that's his brace for the evening. Is there more to come here? Every time they get into any sort of attacking position, that time around from a turnover, they converted into points, and that time around a 5-pointer. And the replacement fly half here, Fisser. Walter Fisser with his first kick attempt, of course, replacing JP Wenzel. Fisser with the opportunity to add the extra 2 from the tee is sailing. It's over. 83 points to 14. And Tukies go marching on in the Varsity Shield final. The celebrations, as I mentioned, continue in the crowd. Wonderful spirit from the supporters here. This time around from the restart, it's knocked on from Tuks. And it's Varsity College who will have the feed to the scrum. No advantage to be had there. Just outside the 22 here of Tukies. Precious position on the field for Varsity College. They will go out of this game proud of getting to the final, but no doubt we'll be looking, should I say, for areas to improve. They've been exposed in areas, but a classy performance from this Tuks side, showing that they're going to make a real claim for it come next season in the Varsity Cup as Mtembu feeds. They look to break away inside the 22, but they're brought to ground. In possession is Varsity College via Mtembu. Playing under scrum advantage. Nothing comes of it there. They'll come back for the scrum down with a little over 10 minutes to play. They most certainly will put the ball into the corner here on this left-hand touchline. They're about 10 meters out. Via Frederick Marks. They win the line-out ball. Varsity College, albeit unconventionally there. Somehow Tuks have stolen it away. It was lost forward, so playing under advantage. So the referee's going to come back for the scrum down. So we're not seeing a lot of phases being put together. The resistance on defense from this Varsity College team. Not desirable for the moment. "13 tries, plays 2. And it's Tuks who come away with it. They put boot to ball. Still inside their own half, Varsity College. Come away with possession. Do they have options out wide? It's lovely straight running there from the attacking player of Varsity College, but somehow lost forward in contact. And it's all losing a bit of shape for the moment here, as time ticks into single digits in terms of minutes here. 83 points to 14 to the home side. And after a disastrous 2023 season, coming back strong, powerful, efficient, paving their way back into the Varsity Cup. This is their trophy in the Varsity Shield here. And another replacement coming on. Jaden Sam coming on for Valentine, and he feeds the scrum here. Tuks look to break away now. Down this left-hand touchline. It's Ambesa Zenzile looking for support. Just knocking it on in the process there. Nifty feet, freeing up Zenzile on the left wing, but it's the replacement scrum half, Jaden Sam, who just couldn't hold on to it. After that Varsity Cup final, a tightly contested affair eventually in the last minute, or over into extra time, Ethan Wenzel winning it with the penalty kick by 45 to 42. A stark contrast here this evening in the Varsity Shield. Playing under advantage there. Illegal scrummaging, says the referee. So they do have the penalty. Getting out of their own territory. Do they have some sort of consolation here? Can they add a third try? With a little over 7 minutes to go in this game. Varsity College win the line out. Stuck behind the advantage line here for the moment, but not rolling away, says the referee. And another opportunity here for Varsity College to put it deep into the half of UP Tuks, but an unforced error. The ball hasn't gone into touch. Something they could most certainly ill afford now, and it's Tuks who come away with it. Some tired legs on defence, but here's an opportunity. Here's a try. Surely now, Varsity College do in fact get their third try. It's a smash and grab. It's an interception. It's a try. 83 points to 19. Michael Horak gets the 5-pointer under the sticks. The conversion to make it a 7-pointer. I'm sure he could kick it with his eyes closed. But they do in fact get their third try. Great read there from Horak. Michael Horak. And it is a 7-pointer. It's 83 points to 21 in favour of UP Tuks here. And it's going to be Walter Visser to restart for Tuks. With just a little over 5 minutes to play as he goes deep into the 22 here. Varsity College want to play. It's taken outside the 22, so they've got to keep it in field with the kick, which they do via Horak. And it's Tuks now who come away with it. Chandra Euster up to the halfway line. Jaden Sam at the base. There's an overlap here. Zenzile comes back in field. He feeds Johannes Mare. The lock forward in support. They recycle quickly. And now there's an opportunity here. Hayden Kemp. He just needs to find support. They're just short. They're under the sticks here, but about a metre short. Kamohelo Como almost getting over the line. This time around, they won't be stopped. Jade Austin. It's 88 points to 21. In fact, it's Johan Lowe who gets over for the try. And Walter Visser will have an easy opportunity to add 2 points with the conversion to make it 90. And it is 90 points to 21. It's a try fest here in Pretoria. It's all a little bit lopsided there on the scoreline. But it's the home side, the finishers, the starters, the management on the bench who know they'll be lifting the FNB Varsity Shield this season. Take that confidence into next season, into the Varsity Cup. The restart. No advantage, says the referee. Knocked on there from Tukkies. It's going to be a scrum down to Varsity College here. Joshua Singh on for Frederick Marks, making his appearance here in the Varsity Shield final. Unfortunately, going to get a taste of defeat. And in fact, it was knocked on. Rightfully so by Tiki, says the referee. And it's Horek who feeds the base from the base. And Varsity College make their way over the 10-meter mark. Horek looking for a support runner. Over the ball there was Klomo. And winning possession. So strong. The defenders can't bring him down. It's Ngubane. They're looking to end strong here. Potentially with the century of points. Turkeys now. Jaden Sam. It's quick ball. But it's a penalty to Varsity College, and this is their opportunity now to end this final with some sort of consolation. Chegofatso Ramaloko there with the kick into touch, been entrusted with the kicking duties. Puts the ball up to the 22 of Turkeys here with the line out set play to follow. Varsity College with the feed to the line out. It's safe ball in the middle there. Varsity College look for a driving maul here. Is there still gas in the tank from these forwards? Somehow Ethan Berger has come away with the ball, but time off for the moment. And there's a real injury concern here to one of the players of Varsity College. It looks for all money like the number 7, Enzo Fanikek, just clutching at his right knee there. But the winners' medals will go to UP Tuks here this evening in the FNB Varsity Shield. The trophy is staying in Pretoria. And the home fans are on a real vibe at the moment with just over a minute to play. 90 points to 21, folks. As the medics are just attending to the injured player, Enzo Fanikek. Time back on, says the referee. We will restart with the scrum. The injured player has come off the field. And it's Horek to feed for Varsity College here. Massive shove from Tuks, but somehow Jabavu comes away with it for Varsity College, but he's brought to ground. Macmillan, Mudara, should I say. And Tuks come away with it now and put it upfield. Deep into Varsity College's half here. They're 5 meters out, and Varsity College are forced to put it into touch. What does the assistant referee say here? Line out in favor of UP Tuks. Five meters out on this right-hand touchline. Is there one last opportunity for Tuks to score? As the ball goes to the back of the line-out, they look for a driving maul here. Tired defense. And the referee, in fact, blows in favor of Varsity College there. He thought he was using momentum, the Tukkies player. But you can't roll on your knees. But playing under advantage still. Tukkies will have the last opportunity here to go for the line, and that's in fact just what they're going to do. 5 meters out, 15 meters out from this right-hand touchline. It's Ethan Berger. Takes a whole host of defenders to bring him to ground. Jaden Sam at the base. To Hayden Kemp. Sam now. It's gone backwards, says the referee. Just losing control there, but not travelling forward. Sam again. To the replacement hooker, Ruan from Bloemfontein. Walter Visser. Here's an opportunity. It will be a try, and that will be that at 95 points to 21. Not a scoreline you see every day, but today is a special day, of course, and it's Tarquin Manuel who gets a try. The final try in the final of this Varsity Shield. And now the players, the reality has kicked in. The conversion, successful or not, will be the conclusion of this FNB Varsity Shield final. It's Walter Visser who will have the last say. It's sailing, it's sailing. It's just wide, but that is that. UP Tuks, Tukkies are the 2024 Varsity Shield champions with the commanding performance against Varsity College. They couldn't contend with the power, the pace, the efficiency, the skill, and rightfully take their trophy into the cabinet here in Pretoria and make their way to the Varsity Cup next season, where they feel they rightfully belong. But what a performance. The resistance, just not good enough. The scoreline suggests exactly how the game went. It's Tuks 95, Varsity College 21. From myself, Roots, here at Forever Rugby and Forever Sports. It's been an absolute pleasure. Until next time, bye for now.